Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Alec Baldwin and James Toback.
The thing that was so interesting to me was I had never been to Cannes. I'd been to a number of film festivals before, like Toronto and Sundance and out in the Hamptons and things like that. I've been to a bunch of film festivals, but I'd never been to Cannes. And it is this, I'm not going to say circus, but it's a very colorful environment if you've never, how many people here applaud if you've been to Cannes? Clap if you've been to Cannes. So a handful of people here, yeah, a few people have been. And it's obviously, the Riviera is beautiful, and there's all these yachts and all these millionaires from different pedigrees and so forth. And it's, but we wanted to capture some of that, the marché, the market of selling films. And we wanted to show the glory of Cannes. We would go back all the time and keep saying in the editing room, it can't be too cynical, or whatever insights you have that may be cynical, they kind of lose their value. Because the film really is about how the movie business, and most people in this room probably know this already, but I think we highlight it again in a very colorful way, is that the movie business used to be run by men, predominantly, many years ago, who they themselves didn't have any talent for making films, but they had an eye for people who did have a talent for making films. And they took risks on them. They gave those men and some women the money to make their films in the 40s and the 50s and the 60s in the studio system and beyond. And they realized that all that work involved risk. There was no such thing as the risk-free movie business, which is what you have now. You have this earnest, you have a completely serious pursuit of the risk-free movie business. So, now you have people who have I remember like in the 80s, you had people who didn't really know much about movies who were running the movie business at the studios at some level. And then you wound up having the movie business taken over by men and women who not only do they not know what a good movie is, they don't even like movies. Right. The corporations that run these places ultimately, they don't even really go to the movies or like movies or care about them, And that's a very, very difficult thing because, I used to have a company that produced films from 1988 until 1999 or 2000. And so for that 12-year period, I had a company, and we optioned material, and we were out there. And the arc of that experience was that you had to go out and raise the money to shoot the film. And then you had to go out and raise the money eventually to distribute the film or participate in the distribution of the film. Like people would come to me and they'd say, we're going to pay you X number of dollars to be in this film. And then when you were done shooting, they'd say, well, we need you to go to the following 10 different locations around the country and around the world to help sell the film. We've borrowed money and risked money on this venture, on this business, to make a motion picture for $2, $3, $5 million. And when we're done, we need you to come with us as our partner to go out and sell the film. So the amount of time, and I'm not complaining about it in one sense, but it is a radical departure from what it was like when I first started in like 1980, is the amount of time that's expected for you to work. You don't just go to work and shoot the film. You're going to meetings all the time raising the money for the film, then you shoot the film, and then you are asked to help market the film and sell the film. It's such a dramatically different. It used to be you showed up and you acted and you went home, and other people took care of the rest.